Hi guys, and welcome to your June 2022. This is going to be their feelings for you for Cancer season for the beautiful sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Your collective consists of other Virgos like you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. People that are cross-watching on your behalf. As well as, sun sign Virgos, other people that just want to watch. You get it. Everything, again, that you need is below. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to that beautiful tribe of people. My members, let's drop it for you. Happy Cancer season, Virgo. Now we have you. The sun has shifted into Cancer, which is illuminating, giving you a little bit of a reprieve, because I know that you had 10th house stuff on your mind last month. And now that the sun is shifted into Cancer, now you have 11th house stuff on your mind, which should make you feel just a tiny bit better. The 11th house rules teams, friendships, groups, society, technology, video. It's an Aquarius house, okay? An Aquarius house. So this may be okay for you. You may be feeling all right with that, okay? So I hope that this Cancer season finds you well and in good spirits. With that being said, at the top of this particular video, we bring you the self-care messages. Let's go ahead and get started with the self-care messages for you. Now, if I may, while we get this first card, out, and it looks like 2. Truth has come out for you. Truth is different at different levels of consciousness, Virgo. Reserve judgment is what you are being guided to do. We also have, and that came out with beauty. Today you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world, okay? So those came out together. It seems like there's something that you may be stressing on that you're being guided to let go of. You do have a couple of crosses. You got a couple of crosses. I'm going to tell you what those crosses are and what zodiac signs they are. Every single month when I do this, I let you know what you have currently in the month for that particular month and season. And I also let you know who you are crossing with. We do have an overall energy here. We have speak up. There is something in your spirit that's guiding you to speak up, Virgo. You're being guided that if you avoid conflict to keep peace, you start a war inside of yourself. There is a truth here. And then you did get an overall, so we don't have to focus on just the top. An overall came out for you, and that was abundance, your bonus card. Being a thoughtful steward for money, for the money you already have, Virgo, is the secret to creating more abundance, is what you're being guided to remember. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. I love it. So, you are crossing, my friend, as far as truth is concerned for June 2022. You're crossing with a Gemini that's in your life somehow who got truth in Gemini season, okay? You are also crossing in this energy, that is it. So truth. How does a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus play a role in your life? Please examine that. We also have beauty. In beauty, you are crossing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How does a Leo play a part in the beauty that you are being guided to focus on for this month? Let's see who else you are focusing or crossing with. And finally, speak up. Speak up was a very popular card last month. I know that I kept seeing it, or was it the month before that? It looks like speak up is your own message, If you guys are interested at any time in seeing these, they're in 2 places. They are below in the description box, will be typed out for you. And they are also on my website underneath the particular season's videos. So you will see the June on the July page, okay? That's where they will be posted, because this video is the transition. where we're still in one particular month, but the sun has shifted into the next sign. So you will see the June on July, so forth and so on, okay? And finally, with abundance, it looks like this is a Capricorn crossing. How is a Capricorn crossing in your life? At some, hold on, yes, I'm lying. You are crossing with the Gemini twice. You are crossing with the Gemini twice. I apologize. Gemini got truth and speak up last month, and when the sun shifted into Gemini. I apologize. I just got through looking at that, and this abundance card, that's how it caught my eye. So you got some Gemini all up in your thing. Abundance, you are crossing with a Capricorn. You definitely are double crossing with the Gem. And what's interesting about that is how is a Gemini impacting your life? How is a Gemini playing a role in your life, Virgo? We'll see if that Gemini energy comes out as soon as we get into the reading, which will happen as soon as this screen turns. I'll see you soon. All right, let's keep this moving. So that's very interesting, Virgo. You do have that Gemini energy all up in your thing. I don't know whether you love a Virgo, whether this Virgo is a boss. I'm sorry, Gemini. How is a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus playing a substantial role in your life where there is a truth and something that you must speak up toward this particular individual? Are they a positive influence in your life? Are they in a position where they're having you to, they're being encouraging? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get started. In this reading, we take a look at their feelings for you. First, we take a look at their current feelings. Then we take a look at the current view of you. Then we take a look at what action they may be taking, if any, toward those feelings. Sometimes it is inaction. And finally, we find out how you feel, and we flip over to reveal what the overall energy is between the two of you. And then the fun part is we get 5 clarifiers that may give us clarifying one side or the other, or maybe messages from spirit. What and how and what are their feelings for Virgo? Their current feelings for you is a little up in the air. When I say that it is a 8 of Cups, how do you internally feel in 8 of Cups? Well, your feelings are being, you're showing your feelings by actively disconnecting from the connection. So their current feelings right now is walking away from what no longer serves them, which they feel, Virgo, in some shape, way, form, or fashion, is this relationship with you. In addition to that, in this blended deck, this is also the moon. The moon indicates that there's something within these feelings that is delusional, illusional, or something that they may not be looking at the right way. That is from spirit, not necessarily that you have to agree with it, but the energy is what the energy is. And it really does indicate that there is something that may not be looked at the correct way. Needless to say, it is their feelings, so they have the right to these feelings. On one hand, they want to move on to deeper meaning. They want to try to let go. But then on the other hand, is what they're feeling right now with the moon energy. Is it because of fear, or is it based in illusion? Is it or is their imagination running wild? Okay. What is their current view of Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Their view of you is being completely in love with you. So how about that? Why would an individual who wants to leave and walk away to search for deeper meaning be in love with you, Virgo, but still want to leave? Interestingly enough, this person feels like they're afraid to be called out on either something that they must do to carry this relationship, or take a positive step forward to show you, or to move into a responsibility. It's not about getting it, it's about keeping it. So Virgo, it feels like they are fearful. So we answered that question because their love for you is 10 cups of love. They are in love with you. You are their joy. You are their peace. You are their happiness. So why in the hell are they running? You are their family as well. They can relax around you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In addition to that, this beautiful card is also the Wheel of Fortune. So there is something that is destined that's happened right now. There is a turning point, and it could have been a turning point in what they realized loving you this much meant. It's really interesting though. What are their current actions for being in love with Virgo? In love with Virgo, but do nothing? In love with Virgo, but leave? For any of you who felt like you needed to know exactly what this person felt because their actions did not match their feelings, you got the right person. This person is non-committal. This person is afraid to step up. You say, what are their current actions? Their current actions is being in love with you, but wanting to explore other options. They're already in the damn Eight of Cups. They want to stack up the love for you because they feel like they're missing something. This is too much for me. They don't want the responsibility of that comes along with loving you. This Seven of Cups indicates that they want to go into an energy where they want to explore other options, where they want to pretend that they have options, that they want to indulge in wishful thinking. They are caught up in the illusions that this moon card gives them, and that is the reason why they are squandering this relationship with you. And maybe that is your truth. Maybe that is what this is. Maybe this is why you need to focus on the beauty within. And maybe it's time for you to speak up. Are you connecting with the Gemini? Then you need to face the facts of this. Maybe holding on to this is blocking the abundance. I don't know. Let's go ahead and find out how Virgo is feeling about this. Dang. Well, that came very clear. How does Virgo feel about this situation, Spirit? You got two cards. Let's find out what they are. On one hand, Virgo, it appears that you obviously feel a deep bond with this individual. You love this person. They're in love with you. You love them back. You focus on the bond. You would never have left them if you were feeling confused. You would have went about this whole thing a completely different way. They decided to show that they're a chicken shit. You are feeling some kind of way about that, but you understand. Because this is also the Temperance card. So you feel you don't appreciate the way it was delivered. You don't appreciate the fact that you were abandoned, but you guys share a bond that is highlighted in this Two of Cups and genuinely fell in love with one another, and you can't understand why they got funny. They got funny. They started acting funny. If you were wondering why, this is why. Why did they all of a sudden stop answering your call, start arguments, and start all of this crazy shit? That's why. And what you would have liked to see, how you're feeling is that they could take things one at a time, or if they would have talked to you, you would have been able to at least understand where they were coming from. It feels almost like also that maybe you wanted them to solidify something. We'll see what the confessions say. You wanted them to take it to the next level. They got cold feet. There was something that you expected, and they got cold feet. On the flip side, though, this Four of Pentacles lets me know that they, and I'm not trying to rag on you, Virgo, but I'm going to tell you, this person bit off more than they can chew. And you did lay expectations on this individual when you knew. This is why I felt like you knew a little bit when I said you understand, but you didn't like the way they did it. You understand that you may be hard. That's the reason why you're looking at it as one day at a time. You're feeling Temperance. You're feeling the Two of Cups. But you may have been looking at things a little too rigid and may not have offered the one day at a time that was actually that was needed. You feel, put it like this, you feel some responsibility about pushing this person away. You wanted to possess the situation with the Four of Pentacles. You wanted to maintain control, and you wanted to block change. You were resistant to flow, and this is definitely the plight of a earth sign woman. You wanted things to go your way, as I'm validating that, okay? Because those things, some of you have a love language of material. Take that love language and take that Myers-Briggs personality test as well. Some of you who I am talking to specifically is the type of earth sign female. I'm feeling like maybe this is, you're definitely not air. You may be more earth. I'm looking at water, and I'm looking at a shitload of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is letting me know what you did. This is how you feel. You feel like you're not open to, one side of you is feeling like you're not open to it. You want to maintain control. You want to block change. If change does not go along with your idea of what a commitment is. And I don't necessarily blame you, but this is not about Marve. There is always a way to communicate what you feel. And it seems like this person ran. And that is what's pissing you off even more. But at the same time, you would prefer to take things one at a time. Now it's split down the middle. Some of you guys is chucking the deuces and was like, I'm not changing. Others of you with these two together are maybe starting to understand and maybe open to you guys talking things out and taking things one day at a time and slowing it down. So at the end of the day, if you were wondering what changed, this person is in love with you. But there was something in the delivery or something, Virgo, that spooked them the hell out. Overall energy is coming in with the Knight of Cups. It may be that this person is all water, and when it came down to showing you any tangibility, you were like, oh, hell no. You did what you needed to do to protect your heart. This energy is romantic and it's sensitive, but you're connected with a water sign too. I'm telling you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. I'm telling you, because I'm looking at it. It ain't nothing but water sign, water energy. But I feel like really this is you, because you maintain control as you have the right to. The top of the deck kind of clues me in on the fact that you think that this person is full of shit, and you could have said, okay, I'm loving all of the positive reinforcements, especially for some of you guys that are Virgo with air moons. You know, you love the romanticism of it. You love the idealism of it. You love the way the person spoke. And yeah, they are in love with you too. They are. But where is the tangibility? Your Virgo comes out. You're already mutable earth. So your Virgo is like, okay, let's do the damn thing. And you feel like they were all talk. Let's get into your 5 clarifiers. So that is what I am seeing here, which I am loving. Your major arcana is the moon, the wheel of fortune, and temperance. Good news is that in my interpretation, whenever temperance shows up, then that means that this situation is not over. Please forgive me. This person is going to come back possibly, or you are going to realize the error of your ways, and there's going to be a conversation about, you guys haven't broke up, but there's going to be a conversation. What else do we have? Destiny is taking us down different paths. Yes, destiny is temporarily taking you down different paths. It is not going to stay that way. What else do we have? Our story isn't over yet. I told you. What else? Thank you. We can start over. Absolutely, you can. And I do believe that this has not come out yet, but it will. Reminiscing is what I see. Okay. And I feel terrible for hurting you. This person is well aware that this ghosting and this shit that they're doing is not the move, Virgo. But I promise you, this individual is on their way back. And so if we recap this, you know, I'm really feeling like it got too much for them and they couldn't handle it. And half of it, you know, I understand where you're coming from. It was the way in which you presented things and the way that you wanted things to go, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it's your life and it's your call, Virgo. But at the same time, they got cold feet. So the question is what in the hell, when you put the smackdown down, you put it down for real. And as we close this out, I just want to say that I really do think that this is going to be reconciliated. There's going to be reconciliation. And, you know, there is a tremendous amount of love here. I think the love actually matches. This to me is typically the beginning by itself, Virgo, of love. But in this deck, it is temperance. So that lets me know that it stands equally when it comes down to these two cards together, the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. And my rule of thumb when I tap into these readings has always remained from the first time I started my channel. Whenever Temperance is in a love reading, I know that it isn't over and that things will be okay. I just want to say that turning point means that they're on their way back. Don't you think for 1 second that they have 10 full cups of love with you for you and they're just going to allow this just to fade away. Please forgive me. Our story isn't over yet. Can we start over? They're reminiscing about the good times. Destiny has taken you guys down different paths, which is playing out right now, and they're going to make their way back. I love it. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything that you need is below in the description box. If you've made it this far, please remember our summer special is still on, okay? All of the codes to book your reading with those coupon codes are below in the pinned description and the description box. I will see you in your next one. Bye, Virgo.